Allison Motoyama is going to talk to us. Hi, Allison.
Hey, Wanda.
Allison is the founder and owner of Dona Bela Shreds, which is this amazing company that I found that has the most beautiful accessories for women, men, for anybody. Actually, anybody can wear your accessories. They are so gorgeous. And when we met, it was really funny because we found out that we lived in the same place in New York at some, different times, but that was great. And
Yeah, Forest Hills.
right,
Love
Forest
Forest
Hills, New
Hills.
York. We
Uh-huh.
both lived there.
Represent, yes.
The amazing thing is that I thought that I was, oh my gosh, I'm working. I have a toddler. I have two teenagers. I'm so busy. And when she told me her story, she has four children, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, right? And
Yes.
a
Yep,
set of
had
twins
yeah, so have
that are
two
one.
two girls and yep, went for the third and got super lucky. Got twin girls and now got four girls and yeah, it's a bit much, but
It's amazing
if you yeah, no, it's fun, but if you think about it too much, it's going to be overwhelming. You just do. So that's kind of
you
the
just do it.
philosophy.
It's amazing. And then I said, Allison, I really need you to come and tell all the other mamas who are going through the same thing, who are working from home, how do you do it? How? Tell us the secret. Tell us how you make the most beautiful accessories, work from home, take care of four beautiful small children, and how? You're my
Yeah,
hero.
I wish I could say I do it all, but thanks. I appreciate that, but no, it's a lot of teamwork. I have help. My husband works with me. We've been trying to figure out our schedule. So if I'm working, he'll be with the kids and vice versa. It's tough. I can't imagine being home and
No,
having to take care of kids plus getting work done that's got to be extremely hard and I try to do it whenever I can, but it's tough to balance if you don't have the help. But no, it's a fun time right now.
to be with them at home.
Yeah, I mean, we have fun, but it's stress at the same time. It's a good time to be around your kids, and you're around your kids a lot, so you really get to know them. But it's
Right.
having a plan, trying to have a schedule, trying to have activities to do with them is
Hard.
interesting. But yeah, and trying to balance
So
is the fun part.
your business is a family business, right?
Right.
You and your husband work together. So you work together with the kids and you work together with the company. So you kind of balance it out as much as you can.
Right. No, absolutely. Now is definitely just it'll try
All
you.
together.
Some, it's stressful, but then there's the good parts. It's a fun little roller coaster. So
Wow. So tell us about Donna Bella Shreds because I don't know how I found you guys. I think somebody told me about your products and they were beautiful and I fell in love with your website, your company, your products. I was like, I need to try these. They are beautiful. Tell us about your company, your story, how you started.
yeah, no, I knew I wanted to be a business owner. I knew I wanted to start something. But the number one goal is you want to do something that's exciting, that can
Right.
fuel your passion. And our whole concept is we upcycle textile remnants. It's basically the ends of shirts clothing companies discard. About 15% is ends up on the floors of on the cutting room floors of textile companies. So
Mm.
as opposed, and then this, eventually will go to a landfill. So what we do is we take that, we upcycle it, we give it new life, we put fun colors together, different designs are launched typically every season, but yeah, it's a fun company to be a part of. We have different, as far as our mission goes, definitely eco-conscious products, women owned, made in the USA,
Yeah.
and yeah, we're all
So
about.
do you have other people working with you
We
making them?
do,
How
yes,
many
yep. So
people
we
work with you today?
We have 12 employees.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's a
Yeah.
lot. That's
Yeah. So,
amazing.
well, we make everything. So a
Okay.
majority of it's our production staff.
Uh,
So yeah, but we've got a good team
so
of
whatever was
mostly
going
women.
Oh, sorry. So whatever was going to be trashed and thrown into our landfills, all that fabric, you turn it into beautiful accessories, headbands, necklaces. Wow, that's awesome. So nothing is thrown away. You reuse everything and you make whatever was supposed to be trashed into beautiful, beautiful. And plus, it's really good fabric. It's beautiful stuff shouldn't be going to the trash anyway, right?
Yeah, the material is it's beautiful, it's comfortable, and it's really a surprise what we're going to be working with as far as color schemes,
Mhm.
because again, we don't really know what we're going to be receiving. It's all dependent on um, whatever clothing designers decide that they want to produce, and then we end
So
up
it's
getting
very
the
unique.
remnants. So
So it's very
yeah, it
unique.
definitely
Like you
has
get
the unique
different
factor.
patterns. So like you can keep buying from you because you're always going to get a different pattern, a different color combination, right?
Yeah, yeah, no, we love the unique factor. It's our philosophy that there's a shred for everybody. So if you don't necessarily like a certain color combination, your sister or your friend is going to just love it. So it's a fun concept.
So what did you do before? Like how old is your company? Your company is
Company is 10 years old. So yeah, I
10.
started in 2010, and
Okay.
basically I graduated, I got my MBA from St. John's in Queens, and then
Mm-hmm.
I ended up kind of moving all over, went to Brazil with my husband and traveled for a little bit there.
Went to
And
Brazil. I'm from Brazil.
that's funny because I was
Oh,
going to ask you, because but I didn't want to be presumptive, but yes, that's crazy. Oi, tudo
where
bem?
in Brazil did you go? Tell us,
Um,
please.
Sao Paulo is where he's from, Campinas. So are you from Sao Paulo?
Yes, we have so much
That's
in common. It's unbelievable.
That's really funny. Yeah, so we go to Brazil a lot. My children are Brazilian. I'm not, but yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
My first two children are Brazilian, and then the third one was born here. But that
Mhm.
isn't it crazy how we have so much in common? And now you're going to be a
Yeah.
Crunchy Mama box. That's amazing. That's the
Yeah, that's
universe
very
is
cool.
conspiring.
That's
How
very
cool. So
funny.
you
Well,
went to Brazil? Yeah.
mhm.
You went
Went
to
to
Brazil and then
Brazil,
came
and
back to the US.
Brazil is such a green country. I mean, I was so floored when I went there and I saw their trash bins, and I'm like, wait, your trash bin is this big? Like, this is what you have? I was just like, whoa. So I mean, we were shopping and I saw some of this material and I just was floored. I was like, what is this material? And the
Yeah.
owner had said that it's recycled material. And I thought I can make something with this. So we kind of just that's where it really started, and then started just at my apartment making some necklaces, and then started at different trade show events like Junior League, holiday marts, and I
Mhm.
traveled all over just setting up a booth and to launch a wholesale program. So we launched wholesale. We've been doing that for 7 years. So yeah, and then just
Wow.
kind of kept
So
growing, kept
your
growing. Yeah.
idea and your wow, your idea and your company started in Brazil?
It's that
That's where you
that's
started?
where the idea started. We were there for 4 months, and then I just started working on that, and yeah, now here we are.
Amazing. Amazing. I am so excited about this because I was born and raised in Brazil. I came to the US. I was 36 years old. So wow, that's amazing. You were living in São Paulo, where I'm from, and now we're here. We're like talking, and
Yeah,
you're telling
very.
your story, and it's very similar to a lot of what happened to me. That's amazing. I love it. And so also that's where you got the idea. You saw all that the shredded material, and you said, I can make this into beautiful things. We can make so many beautiful things out of recycled material, reused material, right? It's just amazing. I can't wait for my Dona Bela Shreds to get here.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about, is there a cause you support? Is there anything that you like, donations or volunteering that you do through your company?
Yeah, we typically, it depends, either it's quarterly or monthly. We will partner or support a different foundation that has similar views or similar causes to our company. But in the
Mhm.
past, we've worked with Delivering Good, which is a program, a foundation that gives new products to people that are in need of it. And yeah, Feeding America has been one, typically around the holiday time. But yeah, no, that's a big part of our company as well, and just the mission to kind of get
Awesome.
to give back as well, or donate back. So
Right. I mean, just by recycling material that could be polluting our landfills is already a huge thing. And then you also go out of your way to help even more. So that's what we're all about here. We're all about helping and giving back as much as we can. And, by not just using and producing products that are going to help the environment, but also taking action, doing our part, doing a little bit more. We can always do a little bit more to help out, right?
mhm.
And to be able to teach that through example to our kids is priceless, because they're not listening to what we're saying. They're looking at what we're doing and saying, oh, this is what I want to do when I grow up. I want to help. I
Mhm.
want to, recycle like my mom and my dad. That's amazing. So, Allison, what advice would you give moms who are either wanting to start a business or struggling to work from home with their kids, because sometimes our hours are shorter because we have to give more attention to our children. Sometimes our hours are longer because I don't know about you, but sometimes I wait for everyone at home to go to sleep so I can finish my work. And that prolongs my day so much. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm still finishing my work. And then the next day starts at 6:30. So it's not like we get much sleep. But how do you do it? Like, what do you, but you know, like, what can you give advices or tips to our moms who are, struggling or wanting to start a business right now?
Yeah, I think the one thing that why people don't take that step forward to starting their own business is that fear. And I'm usually pretty calculated in my decisions. I like to weigh both sides of things, and to the point where it's almost exhausting just to look at going, okay, I could do this or I could do this. I think, and I went to school I for business. I got my MBA. It was a nice experience, but I don't really think it prepared me for the day-to-day activities of small business. And I think you just have to make the decision and do it. Make a decision. Start, get
Make
in
it this.
there,
Yeah.
because what's going to happen is you're going to make mistakes, and you're going to learn from them, and then you're going to try not to make those mistakes again.
Right.
So get in there, and hopefully the
Start.
goal is to not make the big financial mistakes. Don't
Right.
do
Right.
something crazy, but a small decision, and do it, and see where it
So,
takes you.
so when you started Dona Bella Shreds, did you have that gut feeling that said, "This is what I want to do. This is what I believe in. This is my passion"? Is that something you just dove into?
It was something that I was really excited about. I was so and I read somewhere, that if you're going to do something, you better be like, yes, 100%
Yeah.
yes, do it. And if you're that, then that's it. Like, you're in, and that just kind of fuels your passion. And I was all in on this. And if I remember, our first investment was $2,000 for a trade show. And I remember talking to my husband, Renato, about it, and just being like, okay, so it's $2,000 plus the material. And he was a little nervous. But I'm like, it's scary, especially at the beginning when
Yes.
you're like, this is $2,000. What am I going to do? And it was great. We kept
That's
going. If you
amazing.
believe in something, then, do it.
And go for it. Maybe you
Yeah.
won't even you'll have to do it kind of part-time if you have to support your family. You can, do it like in your free time and start slowly so no one, don't just quit your day job and say, I'm going to
No,
dive
yeah.
into it, but I don't know how to pay my bills at the end of the month. If you can pay your
No,
bills at the end of the month, yes, but if not, like, you know, do your math, right? That's what you're saying. Do your math, be conscious about your finances, but if you're passionate, even if you start, dedicating weekends, start dedicating weekends and then you add another day in the week, but don't give up on your dreams, right? Because whatever
right.
you're
Yeah.
passionate about is what you're going to give your heart to, and it's going to turn into a successful business. And you have to have patience because businesses don't just grow in a day or two, in a few months. It takes a lot of time, persistence, resilience to create that business and turn it into something beautiful like you have done with Dona Bela Shreds. And I'm sure you and your husband are very proud of what you have built. And well, I would be, because I think your company is just amazing. The products are beautiful and high quality. You can see how they are made with love and with so much attention to detail, and just beautiful items.
Well,
Love them.
thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah,
Thank you.
for women in business, yeah, it takes a little bit of time, and
Right.
but don't give up and have a plan.
Right. And keep your little kids always next to you, because they'll learn from your examples, and that's priceless. That's more than they, you know, can ever, like, that's the best way of learning, actually. That's what I was going to say. It's the best way of learning is showing them what you're doing, letting them participate. I love when my children participate, come up with ideas, or tell me, "Oh, did you see this product, Mom? My friend was wearing this at school, or she was using this, or this new snack that came out," and they know things that we don't even know about. I know your children are little, but even my little,
Yeah, I get a little you have a lot more patience than I do. Love my kids, but it
I
could
know
get a
it's hard.
little it gets tough when you try to juggle too much or you have to get stuff
Oh,
done. It's tough
yes.
sometimes, but
I
you
know.
know,
We have to be kind to ourselves also. We have to give them some time to explore. Like the other day, I was working and my daughter said, I'm going to go to the backyard and I'm going to find some stones. She gets all this
yes.
gravel. And I said, wow, these crystals are very interesting. It's funny
Oh, I
because
love
now she
that.
has next to her bed, I have my crystals, she has her crystals, she does her own meditation. So it's, they learn and they just love. She's crazy about the stones. I am crazy about the stones too. I didn't know much about stones before I started the Crunchy Mama box, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, this one is the one I'm going to meditate with tomorrow. And we have like these special crystals and stones for meditation. But it was so wonderful talking to you. And I really appreciate everything that you told us about your business and your family and your kids and the advice you gave all the mamas. And please, if there's anything else you want to say about your company and your products and even your family, because it was awesome learning more about you.
Yeah, no, I mean, this has been great. It's been a great opportunity to meet you and to see what you're
Thank you.
doing. So go you, keep it up. Women supporting women, I think is it's an essential concept. But yeah, I'm a mama too, and yeah, we do things. We work for our families, for our kids,
Right.
essentially.
That's
So
so
yeah,
right. That's so true. We work for them, to show them, what it's like to provide for them, and women supporting women, mamas supporting mamas, because we need to be there for each other. We need to lift each other up, right? That's what it's all about. No one grows alone. We need each other. So
right.
that's awesome. Thank you so much, Allison.
Thanks, Wanda.